just coming on to warn you that week 6 is so hard. Oh my God. Do I have him down? Do I have him? Oh no, he woke. It's impossible to vlog. Shh, go back to sleep. He's chewing on his hands, which means he's about to come for these tits real hard. No, you're asleep. Oh my God. Oh, there goes the soother. He just got so wide-eyed. How is it that he knows when I'm about to go do something else? I've been wandering around, bending over. He's asleep, but now he is up and ready to go. No, shh. I'm dying. Shh. SOS. Shh. I'm Nikki Bon, and I'm a comedian, new mom, trying to make it all work. And I'll tell you one thing. It doesn't feel like it's working yet. This guy really woke up. I'm fighting a monster right now, the week 6 monster. We did not sleep last night. I don't know if anybody's told you guys about week 6, but my mom warned me that she read articles that it's like the hardest week. And then, oh no. We're just gonna take this off and see how long I can do this for. I keep looking in the screen to see like what he's doing instead of actually looking at him. Oh man, here he comes. He's coming to get us all. All right, you can make your debut. So leading up to this, every week has been harder and harder, I will say that. And now that it's week 6 and everyone warned, week 6 is great because you get smiles, but you also get a growth spurt. I feel like I've been having a growth spurt. Is he chilling? He's chilling. I feel like this growth spurt has been happening for 3 weeks. Like, we never know what we're going to get, but now the growth spurt is happening every 10 minutes, it feels like. The guy wants to eat during the night every 10 minutes. A lot is going on in this week 6. I booked that commercial, I shot it, which was really great to go and do that. I had so much fun, but I felt so horrible leaving this little guy and my husband for the night. I really was against it. I didn't want to. I was scared. But I'm very lucky that I have a partner who is so involved and does just as much research as I do. And we split the nights. This is the week 6. This is also your birth control. This is also reassurance to find a good person to have a child with, because you need all the help that you can get and them to be as involved. Week 6 has consisted of him waking up and just crying and being like, ah, this is reality. And I know that we're living in a chaotic world right now, but this kid can really feel it. If I haven't said this already, I highly recommend a yoga ball that you can bounce on, because that saved me during this time. Okay, I'll be back. I'm back. Son's baby. That's my point about it, having a good partner that takes over. I haven't slept. I was like, why is week 6 supposed to be hell? And they say because they're going through a growth spurt or they're sleeping less, which is happening, and it's so hard to get him to sleep. He won't sleep on anything but us right now. And in the middle of the night, he'll sleep in his bassinet, but you don't know what you're going to get each night, which is a baby, I know. But it's so tiring. And last night, he woke up. Every time we put him down, he'd be down for 10 minutes and then wake up again. The worst part about these articles is they say it could last 6 weeks to 3 months. That is a long time. I'd rather you not. I'd rather you just say it could last 6 weeks to 8 and call it a day. And we just go, okay. Anyways, these are a couple things that have helped. This Baby Bjorn bouncer was secondhand. You can get them on Facebook Marketplace. Like, I don't know, I'm acting like an influencer right now. Facebook Marketplace. You still won't even sit in it for more than 10 minutes, but it is nice. A nice transition to like put him in there and have free hands if you have a baby like mine where he doesn't want to be put down. Another one is, as I said, the yoga bouncy ball. That has saved us. We weren't using it. We had one and we just weren't using it. My friend was like, that's where it's at. So I did the shoot, and I was debating if to go and sleep at my mom's or if to just stay throughout the night and my husband take all the shift. And I was like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stay here. You take the shifts. I'll be fine. He won't cry. Because the thing about a shoot is the call time could be 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. and you go all day. And this one I was going till sundown. So I was like, you know what? I can handle this because I get up at 6:30 anyways with a baby. I can wake up, I get up in the middle of the night. Time is nothing anymore. So I can wake up and do the shoot. And then the night before, he was up the whole night, like making noises. It was like I was in Costa Rica and the monkeys were going off the whole night. That's the howling monkeys, if you don't know about them. The howling monkeys go on and on all night long, so you barely get sleep. And that's what I have. I have a howling monkey baby. And I woke up and I was like, shit, I don't think I can do this. If it was a shoot where I don't have to worry about words, like sometimes you can go on set and it's just like you're just a face and you're like holding a product and smiling. But I had a lot of dialogue, and they sent me the script at 5:30 the night before, and there were 8 new scripts, and I was like, I have absolutely zero time to memorize this. I realized if I stay here and I don't sleep, I'm not going to be on my game to be able to even memorize any of it or be in the moment. And so I said, okay, fine, I'll sleep at my mom's. And it was the hardest thing I've had to do. First of all, I felt guilty for leaving my husband alone for the dark nights with the child. I was like, I'm leaving you alone in this hellhole. Not the baby's the hellhole, but just the middle of the night is like, it can be dark because you're just like, you are helpless. You don't know how to make him happy. The sun's not up. Sun changes a lot and you feel alone. No one else is awake. Anyways, so I didn't want my husband to be worn out, and I also didn't want to leave him. I was like, he doesn't know, he's only 6 weeks old. I'm not supposed to leave my 6-week-old baby at this age. But I did. I did it. And it turned out great. So all my fears and emotions, I cried when I left. I cried on the way there. I was like, what am I doing? I shouldn't be doing this. This is horrible. But at the same time, I need to make us money. And if I'm not good on set, then I don't know how much money I'll make us. And this is why. When you're shooting, you get the spots, and there were 4 different spots. You get paid per spot that they air. If they don't air all of them, you don't get all the money. Not that this is necessarily how it always works, but if I didn't do a good job, they might not want to air that spot. And we're so despo for the Muns that this was like a big deal for us. So I went to my mom's. I slept for 8 hours, but I still had to wake up and pump. So it didn't feel like a full 8, not complaining, but there's still interrupted sleep, but I slept for 8 hours. What a dream. And I went to set and I felt fresh. And honestly, my husband called me at 6:30 a.m. and was like, he only woke up once. So is it me? Am I the problem? Is he smelling my tits? My milk? Is he knowing when this flow's coming and he's waking up? What is going on? I mean, I'm very happy that they both were fine and slept great, but the one night I'm gone, he sleeps like a dream. It made me realize that, you know, I used to always really want to book things and my career is the priority, but now it's so hard to leave the baby that I think it's going to depend on what the price is, and that never used to be the case. In order to leave my baby, I need to be paid enough to do it. Normally I would do a commercial if it was $500 to shoot for the day and a $1,000 buyout, which is very, very low, but it was something. I enjoy being on set. I love doing it, but now it's like, that's not $1,000 for a year to leave my son. I can't do it. And I didn't think that this would happen, and it's happened. I have a little bit of FOMO with the shift I'm about to take, but at the same time, I couldn't imagine leaving him for something that wasn't worth it. Now this commercial was worth it, but he's such a handful right now, and we are week 6, and everyone said, don't worry, there's light at the end of the tunnel, you're in the thick of it, but it's impossible to see the other side. I feel like I've said that before. Maybe I could be saying that every time. Maybe this vlog is what people are going to use in high school to teach teenagers to use condoms. Maybe this vlog will turn into like, hey, watch Nikki's vlog and she'll tell you what it's like to be a parent, and she's old enough to be a grandma, but she still isn't mature enough, so if you guys want to have a kid, this is what it's going to be like. We did not sleep, and I'm dying. And my friend is hosting potluck at the Comedy Store, and she asked me to come and do a set, and I don't know if I can. And this is something that I did before when I was pregnant and tired, but now I'm like, I don't know if I can do it because I'm so tired and I'm mentally not there and I haven't prepared. And it's like, is it worth just going and getting up, or is it a showcase and there's high stakes? And when there's high stakes, I shouldn't go under prepared, or it's like, do I just go and be in the moment? And I don't think I'm going to do it. It's so wild how these things would come through and I'd be so excited. And now I'm so tired that it just feels like nothing matters. I guess this is why you're supposed to have kids when you're like in your 20s, because then you have more energy to do more things. Is that true? See you later.